A note on a Palme d'Or winner. 4 months, 3 weeks, and 2 days. A Romanian film by a wonderful director that I have a chance to see once in a while. Um, Cristian Mungiu sends his children, if they're two, I don't even know that. Maybe there's just one, to le lycée français, where my daughter is also a student. So once in a while, I get to see him. In fact, for the end of the year celebrations, I wanted to go and ask if I can take a picture with him and Porumboyo because the other very good director has also a child or a few, and they're at the same private school, and they were together talking films, I'm guessing, or maybe just the weather. And I wanted to go and ask the permission to take a selfie or whatever. My wife said no, let them enjoy. They don't want to be disturbed. Maybe, probably. Returning, this is one of the best films ever. It was included by some prestigious newspaper. Maybe it was the New York Times on the list of best, I don't know, 50 or 100 films of the decade of all time. It has a powerful message. Alas, I must confess, I've been through that. I mean, I was young, the girlfriend was also young, and we couldn't have a baby, but she got pregnant, and we had to have an abortion, which was illegal back in those days. And this is the subject of the film, with all the grim reality, with the corruption, with a doctor who is a copy, a clone, I think, of Doctor Strangelove. Only there's nothing to laugh about here, unless maybe you can look at the absurdity of some dialogues, exchanges over the counter at this hotel, for instance, where the employees, like everywhere else in the economy, in the public sector, we pretend to work, they pretend to pay us. When asked, there's this anecdote that with one leader, communist, visiting whatever, how many people work in this place, factory, hotel, shop, uh, farm, you name it. And the answer is, I guess, about half, because the others are just laying around, or just spying. So the obnoxious, repugnant staff of this at this hotel, uh, they change shifts, but they're the same. New faces, but the same terrible, hostile, heinous at time attitude is there. One maybe could laugh at that. I mean, are these for real? Is this the hospitality business, as they call it today? They never called it that in the communist days. And yes, it was, but then people can laugh because it's incredible, or even if it is credible, it's laughable, since it is so grotesque, so absurd. You want a room? Yes, my friend called. No, we don't have it. Funny. Also not. Did they call? No, no, not at this hotel. But what did she look like? No, I said she called. She didn't come. Well, we only have this big room, many beds. But can't we pay? Well, look, I already made a favor to you, and so the dialogue is like that. And to end on a with a real story, if you will, on a true note. And speaking of hotels, it did happen to me, worse than this unbelievable, obnoxious behavior in a hotel in Sinaia, because they had the feeling that I have maybe some hard currency on me. They called in the police on me. And I know it was the staff at the reception of the hotel, Karaimon Hotel. It was an unforgivable, one of the uh, most terrible moments in my life when I saw the police at the door and they went searching like you see in the movies, everywhere, in the bathroom, the sink. Because the dialogue at the desk made them think I have a man from Britain with saga for over 60s, sex and games for the aged. We used to joke on it. Said something on for the postcard, some money. Don't you have any small change? But I have this money from you, he said to me. And I thought, okay, so I gave him lei, he gave me pounds, and so the pounds must be out there. They called the police, and after this dialogue, in 5 minutes, the police were at the door. And then in my room, I survived, I'm here. But then I would explain, well, look, you is using in this language for you, just you, one person, but it's also plural, which is different here locally. You say tu voi, but when he said maybe he meant that you, the tourist office, you officials from here, you whatever, from anyway. Returning, the more serious thing here is has to do with this abortion, with the terrible situation, with this doctor who is a mean son of a bitch.